Oh, hi, I got your shared, excuse me, shared model on my computer with my copy of X1 or X11, excuse me. And I'm going to show you some changes I'm going to make. I'm not going to answer that. So I'm going to open this space here and go to the structure tab. And I'm going to order, okay, we want a roof over this room and flat ceiling over this room. Now, in order to get this cranking in architectural, you have to go over here to emulate what architectural does, and that's auto roofs. So we'll go over here to the build roof and set it to auto roofs and just take it from there. And for better or worse, this is what architectural does. Okay, that's not exactly what we want either, but the roof is now gone over this floor because, yeah. Now I'm going to go down a floor in floor plan view. And see, there's nothing down here to order a roof, I don't think. Let's go over here and just check that. Yeah, see, no roof over this room, no flat ceiling over this room. So that's what it's going to do. And currently there isn't, because that's what it's set up and pre-programmed to do. Now, of course, this is not the kind of roof we want. So we're going to have to, okay, we got this space here. I'm going to check it in a new unit at a time. Flat ceiling, roof over. Okay. So this wall here, wall designated. That's what I thought. I'm going to start checking these settings in these walls. Open this wall. It should be marked on the roof tab. Full gable wall. That's correct. And of course, it created a little gable there. That's not exactly what we want. And these error messages that are coming up, I'm just going to ignore them. Okay, now this outer wall should have certain commands in it. Roof tab. And full gable wall, that's incorrect. See, it's trying to comply. That's not how you get a shed roof. To get a shed roof, we'll just set it to hip wall. And the pitch is going to go for a 412. 412 should work. We'll let that happen and see what the changes are. Nothing so far. Now, I see that you got a porch here. Let's see, excuse me, porch here, and a porch over here. Let me find that. Yeah, I couldn't find that on this floor. It apparently is on this floor. Must be this space. So now you've got it programmed. Okay, flat, okay. And it's going to have 412 roofs over it, or should. Let's see what it actually is doing. That's interesting. I changed this command in this wall, and it hasn't had any effect. Let me check it again. Roof. Wall. And this wall here ought to be, if I can ever select it. ought to be a gable wall. Gable wall, good. And these walls over here, I don't want that. I want the wall. Roof tab. Extend downwards. Well, that's BS. Don't do that. Learn how these settings work and what they do and use them properly. This is why you're having trouble. That's what I figured I would find, and that's what I'm finding. See how you goobered it up elsewhere. No. I know that probably represents what you intended, but you don't understand what this command does. The reference manual does. Read the freaking manual, please. Save us some trouble and figure out and use the software properly, and then you'll get something approaching what it is that you want. I wonder why this is still goobered up like that. It seems awfully straightforward. 12. I wonder why the ceiling height's higher than everywhere else around here. Check over here and edit default settings floor. It should be set to basically 8 feet or 9 feet. Okay. So I wonder why this is not following default. Oh, okay. Auto rebuild roofs. I wonder why they're not auto. I don't understand why they're not auto rebuilding. Certainly cleaner looking than it was, though. It's still building a gable there. Why is it? I don't understand why it's doing that. Oh, you got a gable line there. I just selected that by accident. Let me delete that. Hey, there we go. The software usually does what you tell it to do. Now, 412 isn't going to work for those windows. So I'm going to go over here to this wall. And again, to the roof tab. We'll change the pitch over this wall to 212. I think we have metal roofs, so that'll be all right. But we need to get some reveal on those windows. That's barely enough. I don't think there's enough room there for windows that size to have flashing, so we're going to have to go a little bit lower. We'll open that wall again, go to the roof tab, and we'll go 1.5, 12. It's beginning to straighten out, but I found all the goofy stuff that you've done and undid it, basically. I don't take this personally. I mean, that's the truth of the matter. Yeah, the rest of this looks all right. Now, the reason it's green here, it's got light green there. I'm going to use this tool here and find out what it is. It's a green standing seam, and the rest of the roof is a different material. Dark green standing seam. Okay, maybe that's a personal proclivity. I don't care. But I think I've straightened the roofs out and demonstrated what was wrong, and what was wrong was you. Using tools that you don't understand to try to, you were guessing with the software instead of studying the software. Roof types are over here under in the Build Roof dialog, roof styles. These are all tutorials on the settings to create automatically all the basic roof types. You should study those. And also you can go over here to help, view reference manual, left click. It opens in a browser. And it's kind of a large document, not quite 1,500 pages. But if you'll patiently find in here the data that explains how to use these tools, that's going to be time well spent. Toolbars, hotkeys, menus, dialogues, all of this basic data and competence that you need in order to get a product with this software is right here. It's not anywhere else. And it needs to reside in you instead of outside of you like it is currently. And it takes a while to wade through this manual, but read a few pages a day, and after a few weeks, you'll be a lot better off. Okay, so I thought I would show you that. And I hope this helps you. Thanks for watching.